Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. And it says it loud and clear. They're not going to develop it. They're not going to buy it. They're not going to do anything with it. And if they do, they suffer unbelievable consequences. Not just a little bit like, I won't even tell you the consequences, but the consequences are the ultimate consequences. And with that being said, I hope we have a very good relationship.
So moments ago, President Trump doubling down on his deal with Iran as he meets with Middle East leaders right now at the high-stakes G7 summit. Former ambassador at large and counterterrorism coordinator Nathan Sells served in the State Department in President Trump's first term, and he joins us now. Nathan, thanks so much for joining the program.
Great to see you, Lawrence. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So we're starting to get, I don't know if we want to call them leaks or some type of sense of what's going to be in the deal. I think it's important that we see the full thing, because there are some parts that are totally reasonable, and the president is checking Iran. But there's some elements that folks have concerns of when it comes to the billions of dollars that they're going to get, not from the United States, but from the Qataris and the Gulf states. What do you make of the full deal?
It's a great question, Lawrence, and I agree with you. The sooner we can see the fine print on this deal, the better. There's a lot of spin coming out of Tehran right now, and it's hard for us as the American people to discern what is completely exaggerated and what might have a grain of truth to it. So the sooner we can see the details, the better. But I want to bring back something the president just said ahead of me. This is very important. Enforcement. How do we know that the Iranians are complying with their commitments under the deal, and what are the consequences for them if they do what, let's be clear, they always do: lie and cheat and evade? And the president was very clear that there will be ultimate consequences, and that's really important, because American diplomacy is always most powerful when it is backed by a credible threat of force, whether military force, economic force, or using other tools of statecraft. And it's important that the president is keeping that on the table to show the Iranians they're not going to be able to lie and cheat their way out of this.
Nathan, I'm so glad that you brought that up, because when people panic, and I would admit I have concerns about the document as well, at least what I've heard about the document. But what ultimately matters is what the president is going to do and what he's going to respond to. And I think it's clear that he has red lines when it comes to that. One of the things that continues to be a problem is Hezbollah. And what they're doing, it's not Lebanon, it's Hezbollah. And Israel has a right to respond to them. This is what the president said regarding